Welcome back, everybody, and we hope you're enjoying this episode. You know, speaking here with Maria, while we were on the break, Maria actually did pick up something, and something special for some of our audience members here. Erica, how you doing?
Good.
Good. Maria, would you share with us what you picked up for Erica?
I picked up a spirit right between the two of you, so I'm not sure if it's for the one to the right or the one to the left, because it's actually I think that both of you are familiar with this person. It was instant. I don't channel from this person that this person had cancer and it was on chemo, it got better, it got worse. You know, some people really across and get stretched depending on the circumstance. I feel that this was something like very fast because this individual had a hard time literally accepting the crossing. It's telling me like, oh my goodness, what happened? I will see 1 second and go on the next. So there was quite a bit of chaos and confusion with this individual, and it's taken a while for this spirit to accept the crossing, because it was unexpected, very unexpected for this. Is there relation? Are you related to this?
No, he was a really good friend of both of ours.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually ended up committing suicide.
Okay. And I'm surprised, because are you sure it was suicide?
From what?
Because this spirit is confused about its own crossing. Okay. Now usually when we make a plan to finish a journey, there may not be. Usually there is no confusion. This is the route that we chose. But this young person had a terrible time accepting his own crossing. I mean, once he came out of the body, this was not what he wanted. So he was very confused. What am I doing here? I can't. It's not possible for me to have exited the body when I was there just not long ago. So I have a hard time accepting suicide. I got almost like an overdose, an OD, not a literal suicide, but almost like, oops, I took one too many. Or maybe the OD was, the suicide was to get attention by OD, but it didn't mean to, and it went wrong. Because again, this spirit is not yet accepting the crossing. It's still very much here. And it struggled with its own crossing. I mean, it literally exited the body, looked at himself, and it's like, this cannot be me. So I'm not sure about the suicide. I have more of a feeling of an overdose, yes.
I know a kid that had an overdose of drugs.
Okay. A male?
Yes.
Okay, he's here.
Yes.
Yes. And this was really, again, you know, one too many, but not meaning for the crossing to occur. How are you related to this person?
He was my daughter's boyfriend.
Well,
We knew him for a long time.
this leaves you with a big responsibility, because once something comes over in a crossover reading, you know, the entity, the spirit will use me as a channel, and will use another person here to be sure that message gets passed on. He had a sister,
Yes.
because he worries very much about the sister.
Yes.
Okay, and he's telling me that she's still suffering majorly. She's suffering from depression. He's telling me he's cut short on her socializing, but he worries that she might take the same route. Okay, which is telling me that she's also experimenting with drugs. Your responsibility is now to get in touch with his sister and say, your brother has come out with a message. He doesn't want you to see you with such depression, and please stop taking whatever it is that she's taking. And he's also, he's not saying the word I'm sorry, but I can sense the heaviness in him for leaving the family in so much pain.
Yes.
He's caused a lot of pain. Some young children, unfortunately, OD, and they never had a soul that cared about them, and my spirit always aches for them. This young person literally did have a great family.
Yes.
You know, everybody cared, and he's very much here. I can tell you he's not done his total crossing to the light, and most likely he's not going to do that until things are balanced. Once he sees the family are not struggling that much, once he sees that his sister is not and going perhaps the same journey, then he's probably going to do his total crossing into the light. So in a way he's conveying I'm sorry to his family members, including his girlfriend.
Mhm. Yes. Thank you.
That's
You're welcome.
amazing, amazing. You know, often, you know, you'll have the disembodied entity, if you would, that comes through. And now, when you talk about responsibility, is that part
Yes.
of what maybe this young lady would have to
Yes.
share to help this spirit crossover? Maybe this is what they're asking.
Yeah,
Hey, help me.
It's like okay, one person in a million, and you are that person, and now two people in a million, myself and you,
Mhm.
and now what do we do with it? Now it is our responsibility to pass that message on, for us to keep it to ourselves after they went through all of this, raising their energy level in order for us to be able to have a communication. It would be so disrespectful and such a waste of energy not to pass it on, even when it's painful.
Amazing, amazing. More from Maria when we come back after the break.